Yeah, I mean, obviously you were on the ice. You didn't hear what Yarmo said about, essentially a vote of confidence for John Tortorella. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, how much, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't know what was said, so I can't.
Okay, he
I don't even
basically
know.
has faith in the coaching staff. Yeah, he has faith in the coaching staff to get you guys out of this slump.
Yeah, I mean it's not a coach's problem. It's personnel. It's players. So we need to find a way to dig down deep, and each guy needs to step it up a lot more. It can't be one or two guys. It's got to be the team as a whole. And what better way to start off on a positive note with fans in the building, and looking forward to getting going again tonight.
Next, we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Porty.
Thank you, Todd. Morning, Cam.
Morning.
Yarmo and I think John did a little bit too. Both called you out as a guy who's actually playing with confidence right now, who seems to be having fun playing hockey. How have you maintained that, and how can you spread that sense of calm and confidence across the room? Is that something you're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean I tried to, especially in practice, just laugh and make silly noises and stuff like that, and listen to fun music before practice or the game or whatever it is to get the boys to loosen up. Obviously crazy times where you typically could go out to dinner or hang out and stuff like that, but we can't do it. So you got to find other little ways to, to keep everyone excited and smile. I mean, it's, I know obviously because I've been down that path when things aren't going your way, you obviously tend to lean toward the more negative side, but it's only going to make matters worse. So it's figuring out why you play the game, have joy playing the game. It's not life or death. It's, we're playing a sport. So, and yeah.
It's a phrase that's thrown around a lot in hockey, especially when a team starts to go south a little bit, that the players have tuned out the coach. Have you seen any signs of that? Are you guys still as responsive and receptive to John Tortorella's coaching as you've ever been?
Yeah, there's been no tuning out. No, not even the slightest bit. I mean, it's like I forget who I mentioned it earlier, but it's not a coaching issue. It's a player's issue. It's, we can't have one or two guys going. We need everyone to be going and contributing and feeling good about themselves. And it's not going to happen overnight. And even if it happens in one game, you have to continue to bring that into the next game. So definitely not that even the slightest bit. We have to take it upon ourselves to get out of this funk. That it's the guys in the locker room ultimately that are going to get us out.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Hedge.
Hey, Cam. You and other guys in the core group that has been here for a while. You guys have been through these up and downs before, with this coaching staff in particular. So what works, what doesn't, all that kind of stuff. A lot of new faces in that room with you right now. How important is it for you guys to kind of, I guess, bring them along and I don't know if you have to convince them, but let them know, hey, this is Blue Jackets hockey, and this is the way we play.
I mean, I think every team goes through these little lulls where Nashville had it at the beginning of the season. We're having it obviously right in the middle of it, and I'd rather have this happening to us now than at the end of the season. I think we'll get back on the right foot tonight and hopefully get a little bit go on a stretch and look back, at these last 5 games and swipe it clean and realize there's just a little, blip in our schedule. And, there's still a lot of games left to be played, and those teams obviously have to win games as well. So, it's not like I know it's a condensed season, but we still have half of the season left. So we just have to start playing with fun, confidence, and for each other tonight.
Just one more from me. This past weekend, you and the guys got a chance to play in front of a live audience, a crowd. What was that like? And how much are you looking forward to, hearing that in your own building tonight?
Yeah. I mean, that's ultimately why we play the game, for the fans. And, some fans is better than nothing. So it was definitely cool and different to see some people in Nashville. You know, I still think that, you know, if you, the not the fake people that they put around the lower bowl, that kind of is weird. That's kind of strange to me. It confuses me a little bit because everyone's obviously like more on the upper bowls, but I'm excited for the fifth line for our fans to be rocking and rolling tonight. I know it's, you know, just a little bit less than 2,000, but like I said, it's better than nothing. And it's definitely going to give us some excitement, you know, something to play for too.
Next, we'll go to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Metzy.
Thanks, Todd. Good morning, Cam. You guys scored first goals both Saturday and Sunday. I think 15 or 16 times you guys have had first goals of the year. It doesn't always pan out into a win. Torch said in intermission the other day he saw things change when Nashville scored. How do you fight that off? How do you just, you know, maintain that confidence and get that second one? And how important would it be to get that second one on top of that first goal that gives you the lead?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where, you know, even if you score your second, you know, the team you're playing against has good players, so they're going to have their pushes. You know, they're going to get their chances, and we just can't, you know, deflate. You know, when they score a goal, even if they score the first goal, we can't say, "Oh, the game's over now." You know, we just have to stay on our toes and try to get the next one. Be positive on the bench. I think that's the most important thing because that's infectious. So yeah, just stay on our toes the whole game and try to score as many goals as we can.
Do you sense that? Do you sense that bit of deflating feeling after the opponent scores, even if it's just to tie the game?
I mean, sometimes for sure. But I mean, that's part of the game. You know, it's everyone's for the most part, they're going to get score. You know, they're going to get goals. Like I said, it's just staying on our toes and going out the next shift and trying to get the momentum and getting some chances. And it's a 60-minute game for a reason.